10 minutes to go, and as it stands, we are making the end of the season very, very difficult for ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host for today, Mr. Y. Callum.
Hello, my name's Y. Callum and welcome back to Bourne Bow. I'll be completely honest with you, it's not really Bourne Bow anymore. We've only got about 15 days or something like that until the early access of FM26 comes out, and so I've thrown the rules out again. I've done it again. I did the same. I did the same when we thought FM25 was coming for Slough to get, I think that was once we got into the Premier League, wasn't it? To have a little bit of fun. This time round, it's been slightly different, and we've done it just before we get into the Premier League. If we do, that might be a bit preemptive. Let's show you how it's been going. We're 40 games into the season, and it's going really, really well. We are 4 points clear of third place with a game in hand. We've got 6 games to play. The new formation, the new system, which is I've referred to as boring, has worked. Is boring successful? Is boring the way forward? Yes. And if it is, I think I've really found my niche. Today's episode will be sponsored by Lucozade Energy, because Y. Callum hasn't been very well recently, and so to survive a small amount of recording, I'm going to be drinking Lucozade Energy. Since you were last with us, we've had no draws at all, so that's good. Draws are boring, aren't they? We've had a few wins and a few losses. I was a bit worried in the middle part there. However, yeah, we beat Hull by 2-0. Another clean sheet for Rafferty, which is great to see. Jordan Kiely and Aidan Phillips with the goals there. We then lost 3-0 to Wigan, which seemed like it was completely out of nowhere, really. The performance was just absolutely awful. So it was a really, really disappointing one to have in there. But luckily, we bounced back with an absolutely huge win at home to Nottingham Forest. The goal from Tamandu Wedetalaki was all important. However, our form did not get better, and we followed that up with a 1-0 loss to Wolves and a 2-0 loss to Fulham, and I was starting to worry a little bit here. I thought, are the wheels coming off our season? Luckily for us, they were not, and it was an absolutely fantastic performance against Bolton that got us back in it. We followed that up with a 96th minute winner at Norwich through, once again, Tamandu, who's not really had much to do this season, however, has come up with ultimately 6 points just when we needed him to. And then we got a fantastic 2-1 victory against Everton, who are one of the teams who are up there fighting for the position. So a really, really good few results despite the losses within there. We've got Stockport, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday and Crewe to end the season. What I love about this, being in the FM universe, there's a few storylines in this run-in. First of all, Crystal Palace are managed by Owen Morris, a man who got us into the Premier League last time around with Slough. Owen Morris has predominantly been managing Aldershot, I believe, but left them this season to join Crystal Palace. He made the jump. I think Aldershot are in League One. Yeah, Aldershot are in League One, not doing amazingly well, but after lots and lots of success with Aldershot, he's been there since 2048. He decided to make the move to Palace, and he's actually done a really, really good job there. Getting them up to 10th. When he joined them, they were 24th. So Owen Morris has obviously got something about him as a manager. If I remember rightly, he was like 6'5" as well, wasn't he? A good centre forward for Slough. And next up, we have Crewe on the final day, and it is Jabari Gale's Crewe. Now, Jabari Gale has not had the same career as Owen Morris. I'm now looking at his management attributes. He's a lot worse than Owen Morris, isn't he? And that shows in his career. You can see the amount of clubs that he has had. He was also part of our Premier League promotion team and also our Premier League relegation team, it would seem. He joined us as a coach at Slough, but then was hired by Peterborough, Salford, West Brom, Coventry, Maidstone, Doncaster, Barnet, Coventry again, and now Crewe. You'll notice he's been sacked as most of these jobs. He's not the best Jabari, but somehow he keeps getting jobs. I mean, I suppose you could call him Jobari, because he gets lots of jobs. We've had our youth intake for the year again. Darius has brought me this group of, can you call them footballers? They're I mean, no, you probably can't. It's quite a poor intake. I feel bad for all of these because even if these are like 2-star and 5-star, the reality is they've got no idea, but this universe is about to end. So Stockport away from home is our first game of the video. They're a team that are sat in 5th, 10 points beneath us. It's unlikely they'll catch us. However, they could throw a real spanner in the works to our season here. Rafferty has played 11 games for us now in goal. Looks pretty solid in there. The lad who's 6'3" with that bleach blonde hair. Jordan Botawala, Baran, Trey Carty. Trey Carty, you won't see much of Trey Carty. He's a new signing from January. Is in for O'Connell, who's got a bit of a knock, and Rogerio Marquez continues at left back. Alex Docker and Jack Elsom with the Welsh wizard Carl Stevens ahead of them. The best thing since Gareth Bale, potential. I mean, probably not. Jordan Kitely, Baden Horncastle support Giuseppe up front. Baden recently got a red card in a game, and that was during our bad run. We really, really miss Baden when he's not there. But luckily, he is there today. Oh, there's an early chance here for Stockport as the corner comes in. It's headed away well by Baran, though. Cooper picks it up for Stockport all the way back to Raji. However, McGilligot wins that one back. Jordan Kitely cuts it into Botawala. Jordan Botawala, lovely ball out to Jack Elson, who chips it towards Giuseppe. He's in behind Giuseppe McGilligot. So, the first one's always delayed. It's like the stream deck has to wake up. Last year, I think he got about 35 goals. I think that might be his 14th or 15th this season. It's a very, very different setup for us. I think he's offside there, by the way. Don't tell anyone. It's a very, very different setup for our team this year in comparison, but he has got goals when we have needed him to. He hasn't looked out of place at all. And we've got 3 strikers at the club, and he has scored the most goals. So I still think he's our starting number 9. I was going to say before the game started, at what point do we start looking at Nottingham Forest? Interestingly, they have just gone 1-0 up at Crewe. But ultimately, if we can beat Stockport here, you do start having a look at Forest because their form hasn't been amazing of late. And Giuseppe picks this back up in midfield, but then gives the ball away. Giuseppe's really fast. He's great at finishing it. But his technicals are actually really quite poor. So you don't really want him on the ball very much, ideally. Cerulli into Henson now for Stockport. He's got the ball, cuts it back to Murray. Horncastle does well there. Low, chips it in. It's headed on. Oh, it's wide of Rafferty's post. A good chance there for Stockport. So we're going to swap into Callum Ball 49 rather than 48, which just drops these wingers back in to be a little bit more defensive, a little bit more conservative. We're 1-0 up, so we need to hold that. It doesn't mean we're not attacking at all, though, as Horncastle gives it into Docker. Alex Docker brings it forward. Oh, good save from Kouabena in at the Stockport goal. It's been a funny one this season. I'd assume as a viewer you feel quite detached from this because, I mean, I've not shown you very much of it at all. I've flown through this season, but I've really enjoyed this season. Just I feel like I've been a lot more tactically switched on because I've had to do things that, oh no, they're going to score, aren't they, while I'm saying all of this. Oh, good save, Rafferty. I've had to do things that will alter the team because I saw a serious issue within the side and we've sort of counteracted that. And I mean, dare I say it, I might be saying it a touch early, but it's kind of worked. And although I don't think it's as exciting to watch us, it's really quite satisfying to seeing us closing out teams, just like we have in this first half, and we're 1-0 up at Stockport. We're going to switch back to that Cannibal 48 and bring those wingers back up because we have got a whole half here. I don't think we can sit in for 45 minutes and just continue with that pressure. Throw in here for Stockport's Richards. Gets it Henson now into Raji. Back to Richards again on this left-hand side. Raji plays it to the edge. It's cleared away by Elsom though. Good defending there. Giuseppe, as I say, we don't really want Giuseppe on the ball that much. And Murray now brings it forward down the right-hand side. Murray. It's crossed in. Oh, it's a penalty. Docker is claiming that he dived, but Rafferty now has the chance to keep us in this game. Docker has been booked as well. Cooper steps up and scores for Stockport. It's 1-1. Mason Cooper scores, and that is a really frustrating one. Just as I was looking over our shoulder, I saw that Rotherham were losing, Forest are winning, but that is a frustrating one. Free kick here. Gomez, who's literally just come off the bench, gets it, crosses it in. Carty, Elsom now, Baran. Keeps the ball well there. Botawala gets the touchline, crosses. It's hit the post. I think Botawala keeps it alive. Don't really know what's going on here. Cerulli now into Roberts. Stockport going up the other end straight away from that big chance for us. It's a poor one though. Baran's clearance is awful. Cooper, oh my word, what a save from Rafferty. Another chance here, 4 minutes to go. Cooper for Stockport. Tamandu tries to win that one and does. All the way back to Smith though. Quabena, Findlay, Cerulli. Butler does really well there, Lee Butler, but then gives away the ball. It's a poor pass from our left back. Roberts now into Findlay. Quabena, Smith, Raji now for Stockport. Richards into Smith again. Building well here, Stockport. Have they got a late winner in them? Richards down the left-hand side, crosses towards Roberts. He's won it, and James Roberts scores for Stockport past Rafferty. Oh, bum. We're 2-1 down. This is exactly what we did not need. And Stockport look to have won it at the death. Well, any thought of catching Nottingham Forest is now gone, unfortunately. It does look like we've got away with it, though. I think Rotherham have also lost, which is a fortunate one for us. The gap will remain. Great opportunity to have a little taster of Lucozade, today's sponsor. Orangey goodness, Lucozade Sport. It's not Lucozade Sport. Orangey goodness, Lucozade Energy. It's not always orange, is it? Yeah, I mean, we've got away with this big time. Everton drew with Palace. Once again, Palace are good. I think they're going to be a tough game. Rotherham lost at home to Plymouth. That's a really big loss. Forest won again, though. So 14 points clear. They're almost mathematically champions at this point. I think they're probably promoted now. But yeah, we are... it's a disappointing start. I think it's really interesting that all season long we've been competing so well. We are the second lowest salary per annum, which, but in if I'm speaking to a child here, if you're not sure what salary per annum means, it basically means all the coins. We've got less coins and notes. People don't work in money, cash money. We've got a smaller number in our bank than the other teams. We're paying 6.85 million, which is more than Fleetwood, in fairness. It is more than Fleetwood. 6.85 million. It's $1 million off West Brom, though, who are next. Everton, £78 million a year. That's absolutely ridiculous. I've noticed Sheffield Wednesday as well, and they've got a striker called John Swales, who, I mean, he's really good. Like, he's a really, really good centre forward. He's worth 14 to 23 million pounds. He scored 3 goals and only played 13 games for them all season long. It's things like that give you a bit of perspective, I think, because I mean they're sat at 11th in the division with players like that who are just sort of bit part players. We're doing very well. I mean, I'm saying we're doing very well, but we did literally just lose to Stockport. However, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Moussa Faye's only speaking basic English. Send him on an intensive course. He's got to be a professional footballer and he's got to learn a different language. It's an interesting... I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that they're obviously moving to England, so it's useful to know English. However, I can't imagine. I mean, having to learn a different language, especially a language like English. I'm a primary school teacher. The English language is a joke. It's such a difficult language to learn, especially when you compare it to languages like Spanish and French and Welsh. Probably not Welsh. I actually learned a bit of Welsh in school. I probably should, in a video where I'm including loads of games, I probably shouldn't be discussing my GCSEs. However, I did get a C, and I don't want to brag. Dween Hoffy Coffee. I'm just noticing now that Stockport loss does confirm Nottingham Forest's promotion, and this is significant, it does confirm that we've definitely got playoffs, and that might seem silly being in second place, and obviously we want automatic promotion, but finishing 7th twice in a row was hard going. When you're so close, it's almost better finishing 17th, because the hope isn't there. The fact we've got playoffs is amazing. I don't want playoffs, to be clear, but it's good nonetheless. So we said at the start of the video, we have a game in hand, and this is that game in hand. We've got Brentford at home. You would hope a banker of a win, and this win could be gigantic because it would put us far clear of Rotherham. Yes, I said far clear because I couldn't do the maths quickly. 4 points plus another 3. 4 plus 7 is... 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. We'll be 7 points clear with 4 to play. So much maths in football. Couple of changes to the team today. Aidan Phillips comes in up front. Eric Gomez into midfield. Lee Butler at left back. Trey Carty continues as O'Connell has still got a knock, which isn't ideal because O'Connell's quite good at football. What you'll notice we're also putting the Welsh Wizard a little bit further up in this game. And Lee Butler's also been brought on because he's a bit more attacking as well. So there's method to my madness. Throw in here early on for Eastbourne Borough. Butler now will take this throw into Elsom. Lee Butler. The Welsh Wizard Stevens into Jordan Kiley. Oh, there it is. We're 1-0 up in 11 minutes. It's a lovely goal. It's made on the left-hand side. Elsom go into Butler. Butler found the Welsh Wizard himself. Stevens, Kiley's first touch taken away from the defender, and the left-footed curling effort past Martinez is a beauty. We're 1-0 up. Myro now, Ivashenko. Kiley cuts this one out really, really well. Kiley, by the way, has had a fantastic year. Possibly player of the year. Elsom, Baden Horncastle, back to Jackie Elsom. Oh, I tried to find him again there. Gomez loses it. Elsom into Gomez. It's good football here. Over to Botawana now on the right side. Crosses in. It's cleared away, but only as far as Elsom. Gomez takes it on. Gomez! Oh, it's into the back of the net. It's 2-0 off Alistair Smart. That wasn't very Alistair Smart at all. Because he scored an own goal. We're 2-0 up. We're having a lovely time. It comes off the Welsh Wizard, Elsom to Gomez, and Gomez shoots. I mean, it's definitely an own goal. Gomez's shot was going somewhere around this small turnstile here, and sadly, these turnstiles are things we won't see anymore because FM26's graphics are a little bit better than that. Just a quick swig of my Lucozade Energy Orange. Extra energy, extra orange. I'm not really sponsored by Lucozade, but how cool would it be if I was? Like, I had an actual sponsor. Botawana now has the ball. The Welsh Wizard over to Elsom. Chips it over to Lee Butler. He's got Butt in his name. Horncastle. Horncastle beats his man. Gives it to Aidan Phillips. Aidan Phillips twists, turns, and scores. He's quite good, Aidan Phillips. He is quite good. He's not Giuseppe, but he is quite good. He's more of a rounded footballer, but he's not Giuseppe, so... You know, we're 3-0 up. We very rarely do this to teams. You're lucky. This is like being a bird watcher and going out and seeing a really rare bird. There's a bird called a firecrest. And as a child, they're incredibly rare. But as a child, I went out. I was convinced I'd seen one. So I went home to my dad and I said, Dad, I've seen a firecrest. Horncastle wide. I've seen a firecrest. And he said, no, you haven't. I said, no, I honestly have. And a firecrest is this bird where it's like tiny. They're one of the smallest birds in the UK. And they've got like a red head. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's got a red head, so it's quite distinguishable when you see it, but they're absolutely tiny. So here you go. Here's a common firecrest. You can see where it gets its name from the fire on its head. It looks, the orange almost looks like it's flames on its head. It's a cool looking bird, isn't it? It's pretty small though. Why did I start talking about this? I can't really remember now. It's 3-0 at half time, by the way. Early free kick here. Butler into the Welsh Wizard. Gomez into Aidan Phillips. He's quite good. He's not Giuseppe though, but he is quite good. It's 4-0. I'm going to stick my neck out and say I think we've won this game. It's nice to see both Gomez and Phillips involved there, obviously brought into the team for this one. We're 4-0 up. We're having a great time. I'm going to arrogantly not commentate this. Unbelievable. Great throw from Rafferty. Collins. McKenna. Oh no. Abdallah takes on Butler. It's crossed in, it shoots, and they have actually scored. I mean, that's an error. I've had to take young Aidan off. He's got himself a knock. So Giuseppe comes on to hopefully get himself a goal. I feel like I was about to start a poem there. I've had to take young Aidan off because he got a knock. His mother walked down the stairs, was wearing a lovely frock. Corner now for Brentford. They're really trying to poop on my party, aren't they? Williams now will take it. He whips it in. It's headed away initially by Stevens, who's very small, so quite a surprise there. Williams drives, shoots, scores. Jefferson Williams, his first goal. Is it his first goal for Brentford? Yeah! Ba 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 ba. It's his first goal for Brentford. Well, my maths did serve me correct. We will go 7 points clear with this win as Flisher puts in the corner. Trey Carty and Tamandu. There's an offside in there, isn't there? There is. I can see the ref walking. I mean, how's this offside? Pardon? I mean, that's onside. Anyway, we've won 4-2. Great news for everyone, apart from Brentford. 7-point gap with 4 to play. Aiden Phillips is described as a 27-year-old nomadic striker, which is fair because, I mean, he has had 10 clubs during his career, including a stint in Italy as well. Buongiorno! I wonder what Aiden's favourite food is. Maybe a pasta? Maybe a pizza? I love this screen, by the way. I think this screen doesn't get talked about enough. So this is the promotion race heading to the West. They've decided that Forest have won the league already, which I think is fair. I really hope this screen still exists in FM26. I'm sure lots of people would agree with me there. Apparently it's Eastbourne, Rotherham or Everton will get that second place. They're running. So we've got Palace, who are 10th, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday and Crewe. You know what? Not the easiest run. Not the easiest run, especially when you've got a few teams there who could potentially get in the play. Oh, I say that. No, really, it's only Plymouth, isn't it, who could get in the playoffs. The rest are sort of mid-table. Rotherham have got Brentford, who we just beat comfortably. Stockport, who we lost to. Barnsley and Bristol City, not an awful run-in, although Stockport is a tricky game. And then Everton have got Sheffield Wednesday, Lincoln, Watford and Plymouth. So probably the easiest run-in of the lot, I'd say, Everton. However, Everton have also got the least amount of points. So I think I'd rather be Eastbourne than Everton in this situation. Not in life. As an Everton fan, that's a weird thing to say out loud. Just looking on Owen Morris's favourite personnel, me and Justin Briley. He's a Slough fan. Oh, I love this game. So here we go. We take on my mate Owen Morris's Crystal Palace, who have done an awful lot better since he has taken them over. He's clearly a very good manager. And, I hope that they don't go up this season, but I hope they go up next season and then we can be in the Premier League together. Hey, Owen, wouldn't that be nice? Owen was always the man who took Big Bennett's place, wasn't he? I think that's a really good opportunity to play the jingle. When you hear the bell, it's time for Big Bennett. Big Bennett's done another goal, probably with his head because he's so tall. If it's with his foot, then shot it. When you hear the bell, it's time for Big Bennett. Haven't heard that in blooming ages. What a player Big Bennett was. This isn't Big Bennett, to be clear. This is just Owen Morris, who was big, but he wasn't Big Bennett. Now, apparently we could go up if results go our way. If Rotherham lose and we win, I think the gap will be 10 points with 3 to play. So Brentford could do us a favour here. However, we do need to win first, and I think this is potentially our hardest game of the season. You can see how tall Owen Morris is on the side. That's all I'm looking at. Oh, there's a football going on as well. Carl Stevens brings it forward. Stevens through to Kylie. Kylie, Phillips. Oh, he loves a pizza. He loves a pasta. It's Aiden Phillips. Because he played in Italy for a while. I mean, he might not actually. He's not Italian. But look how big Owen Morris is on that sideline. He's gigantic. Kylie cuts it across. Aiden Phillips scores. Yes, I've started him ahead of Giuseppe. Get over it, okay? He's not as good as Giuseppe. He scores more goals and he's more dangerous. Throw in here for Hi Man. Hi! Hi man. Rafferty. I mean, what? I probably shouldn't have been joking there at that point, but I don't know what just happened, but we didn't concede. Hi man! Powell shoots. Oh, it's wide. O'Connor now into Hudson. Powell. He listening? It sounds like he's listening. What a name that is. John Kelly doesn't even try to get there. Hudson. Hughes penalty. Baran takes him down. Oh, penalties are so soft on this game. Please change that in FM26. Hughes now against Rafferty. Come on, Raf. Come on, Raf. Come on, Raf. Oh, it's 1-0. These lids, I understand the practicality of it, but it like scratches my nose because there's the little bits on it, isn't there? My nose. It's 1-1 at half time. Rotherham winning as well, I now notice. Joe, the Everton and Man City forward on loan there. He plays centre-half for Rotherham, obviously in his later years. I think he'd probably be in his 60s at this point, so makes sense that he'd now go back to centre-half. As Jordan Kylie loses it to Coley, but then gets it back, chips it towards Horncastle. I went to nowhere near where I thought it was going to go. Oh, Carl Stevens, it's well saved by Nicole. And Cater now brings it forward. No, he doesn't. I've just done a casual 4 sub. What would that be called? Quad sub? I've just done a casual quad sub, you know, no biggie everyone, just a casual quad. As Rotherham have gone 2-0 up. Cater now with a corner for Crystal Palace. Cleared away, Hughes into Cater again. He's got loads of time and space. Elsom sort of wins it, but doesn't win it. To Coley now, all the way back to Gunawan. How are you? Botawala. Tamandu, brilliant. Take that. Oh, this is superb from Tamandu. It's so good. Giuseppe, his touch isn't as good, but he's kept the ball. Bless him. Giuseppe now brings it forward into Docker. Elsom. Oh, Jackie boy. The pipes are calling. From glen to glen. Gunawan shoots. Oh, good save from Rafferty. I don't know what happened to me there. Corner here from Jordan Kylie. 15 minutes to go. 1-1. It's all set up for a massive goal here. Jordan Kylie. Oh, Baran to the edge. When Talaki hits the bar. Oh, no. Baran. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, goodness. And Ali clears. Okay, so a 1-1 draw there. I mean, it's a really well-contested 1-1 draw in fairness when you look at the XGs and the shots and the possession and just look at anything, really. Whatever you want to look at, just look at it. Or don't. You know, you don't have to do that either. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It finished 1-1. It's not over. Not over yet, in the words of the Claxons. It's not over yet. The gap is 5 points. For those who enjoy knowing about gaps, other people who enjoy knowing about gaps is people getting off trains, because if you don't know about the gap, you might fall down. Also, people who work at the shop, gap. Well, Forest are champions with 3 games to go. Grow up, Forest. I mean, just grow up. You've been the best team in the league by miles. Get a life. Well, it's the time of the season where you see all the good and the bad news. Unfortunately for Winkle Sport, they have been relegated to the 2nd amateur division. Now, why I'm being told that, I do not know, but Winkle Sport is a very funny name. While I remember, by the way, Cargbo finished his career 439 Slough games, 240 goals. Giuseppe, on the other hand, 357 games, 261 goals. We had this conversation a few seasons ago. Will Giuseppe have a better record than Hamzat Cargbo? The answer is yes, and by quite a distance as well. And you can make the argument that Giuseppe has scored the majority of his goals in better divisions as well, because Cargbo was stuck in non-league for, I think, 7 or 8 years. So, is Giuseppe better than Cargbo? Jordan Kyle's been tipped to win Player of the Year this season, and I think whether he'll win it or not, I'm not sure. He'll probably win it for us. However, 25 goal involvements from Jordan Kyle, a 7.3 rating. He is way, way outperforming what he should be when you look at those technical attributes. But he's got the key attributes where you want him to be, the crossing, the dribbling, and obviously he's very, very fast. Jordan Kyle is a player who joined us in 2049 in the Vanarama South. I think it was right at the end of the season because he didn't actually play a game in that season. But he then played for us from the Vanarama National all the way up. And if you look at those attributes, other than like his first season in the Championship, he has been exceptional every single year. He's another one sort of like doff your cap to. Is that the right phrase? Doff. 3 games to go. Once again, if Rotherham lose and we win, we will get promotion. Rotherham at home to Stockport, which is a really tricky game, as we know. We're away at Plymouth, which is a really tricky game. We don't actually know that yet, but I'm just going to guess because they're 7th. It is quite tricky. Hayden Tibbetts is just a fun name, isn't it? Free kick here. Stevens will whip it. The Welsh wizard. O'Connell heads it on, but it drops back to Stevens. Kitely now. Jordan Kitely into Baden Horncastle. Back to Jordan Kitely. Gets into the box. Shoots! Oh, it's just over the bar from Jordan. Free kick here for Carl Stevens. Whips it. Oh, it's against the post. It's a really unlucky from the Welsh wizard. Botawala's got it now, and he's well tackled from Carroll. I'm not going to claim that's a penalty, even though if it's against us, it would definitely be given. Another free kick here in the middle of the pitch. O'Connell will take it. Why have we got so many men back for a free kick for us? I don't know. Jack Elsom now with the ball into Carl Stevens. Baden Horncastle through to Giuseppe. Giuseppe! I told you he's as good as Aiden. It's a really good finish, this, with his left. Stevens plays it to Horncastle, who plays Giuseppe in behind. And it's a first-time left-footed finish. It's his bread and butter. Giuseppe McGallagher, our captain, the club legend, celebrates in front of the Eastbourne faithful. And we have the lead at Plymouth. Free kick here to the back post. Farrell, and Mark Lyons has made it 1-1. He really pooped on my parade there. Mark Lyons. Oh, did you get that? It sounded a bit like a lion. Arr. Do your best roar. Roar. Oh no, it's a highlight. I have to keep it in. O'Connell. Oh no, Sell, not like this. What a save from Rafferty. Maybe I can cut that. Shall I cut it now? They didn't score. Oh no. Sell. People will be selling that clip online. Headed on. Oh no, Mischenko. And it's turned round. We were 1-0 up and now I've got to keep that whole thing in. And we're 2-1 down. And the interesting backstory with Mischenko is a Ukrainian centre-half who I wanted to sign. He wouldn't join me. And then he went to Plymouth and he's on £30,000 a week, which is just, it blows my mind. I think our top earner's on about 11 or 12. And I was really struggling to get to that. Hey, Alexander must check. I'm going to show you for evidence. He's on 31,000. It's gone up. It's 31,000 now. So for no apparent reason, I really don't like him. However, I mean, if we go up, we could maybe sign him. No, I shouldn't do that. All the excitement has got away from the fact that we're losing here. And this is quite a bad thing. But we take the kickoff, which I assume means we're definitely going to score from kickoff. Oh no, they've got the ball back. Sell, Carroll, please don't. Oh, Rafferty, it's hit the bar, I think. What's going on? I looked away for a second and the ball was still in play. Carroll now has got it. Bridges. On the upside, Rotherham are also not winning. So that does help us. But we can't keep getting away with this. Farrell picks it up in midfield now. Settle for Plymouth. Oh, we needed to win that ball. It was there to be won. Newton brings it forward. Kylie can't get his foot in. Farrell over to Carroll, who's already hit the bar once. Oh my goodness, he flashes his effort over the bar. Oh no. Oh, Rotherham are winning by a goal to 0, which means the gap would only be 2 points. Why do we have to do this? Why can't we just do it the easy way, like normal people and normal teams? 10 minutes to go, and as it stands, we are making the end of the season very, very difficult for ourselves. 5 minutes left. Please, boys, show me something. I'm going to do one last encourage. With 3 minutes to go, there is a chance. Flischer with it, heads it on. Oh, and Baran! He's headed it home from a Flischer corner. It's his first senior goal. It's even worse than the first goal for the club. It's his first senior goal. It's a brilliant corner. Baran wins the header, heads it past Ebanks, and that can be such a big goal. It takes the gap to 3 points rather than 2. Our goal difference is better. That is a huge one. Wow, what a moment to score for Juan Manuel Baran. The other issue we've got quietly, our team's all getting injured. We've basically got no midfield now. But the important thing to look at is the league table. Forest are gone. They're on 99 points. They've already won the league. It's us or Rotherham now. It's us or Rotherham. Everton are out of the rankings completely. Rotherham with 3 points behind us and 4 goals less on the goal difference. So this should have been easier. This should have been easier than it's been. Due to our injury problems with Alex Docker, Carl Stevens, the Welsh Wizard, and Moussa Faye all unavailable, we're a little bit strapped in the middle with Eric Gomez coming into that deep line playmaker. Zane Flischer, the January signing who got that assist late on in the last game, comes in to start, I think, his second game of the season. So we've brought in 2 lads from the under-18s to the bench. Whether we'll use them or not, I don't know. The first one is Nathan Thompson, who looks all right, you know. He looks okay. He can play all the way through the middle and on the right-hand side of midfield. And we're also bringing in Samuel Salami. What a name this is. I've definitely not just brought him in because of his name. 100% not because of that. Samuel Salami is coming in, the 16-year-old Irish and Nigerian Samuel Salami. So we take on Casey Palmer, Sheffield Wednesday, a team who have definitely got an awful lot of quality within it. However, they do not have a cooked meat on the bench. So I think it is as straightforward as if we get a better result than Rotherham, so if we win and they draw, or we draw and they lose, I think we are promoted. So they have to win their game away at Barnsley. Abu Yahaya, which is a fantastic name as well. Lots of good names today. Is on a 7.2, so it looks like we're already starting quite solidly here, despite not seeing any highlights. No highlights in our game, however. Barnsley-Rotherham is already 1-1. Lots of action there. One feature I'd love to see, and I don't know how practical it is when you're nearing the end of the season, to have like little goal updates properly come up for the important games, like highlight the games you want to see goal updates for. You know, even if in an ideal world, have like a little bit in the screen in like the corner of the goal coming up. Horncastle's in behind here. Horncastle, Baden Horncastle. There's a goal. And a goal that could be promotion ceiling. He's doing the finger guns there, Baden Horncastle. That would have flashed up on the Rotherham goal as well. Horncastle comes through the challenge. It's a really poor bit of defending. And Yahaya with his yellow gloves on, which I love, by the way, scores. Baden's done all the celebrations. He's done this one, and then he's done these. He's doing them all. Baden Horncastle, another one who's joined us all the way through the divisions, puts us 1-0 up. What a man. Oh, throw in just before half-time. Marquez, Horncastle. It's Kylie! Jordan Kiley smashes the left-footed strike home. We're 2 goals to the good. Baden the provider this time. Kiley's left-footed swing it into the roof of the net. It's a brilliant finish. We're doing our part. Are Rotherham doing theirs? I don't think they are. Still drawing 1-1, which means, as it stands, Eastbourne are promoted to the Premier League. Free kick here. Baran looks for Kitely, and Carney will get there ahead of him. Oh, he's cut it out. Giuseppe! Look, it's Big Giuseppe. Goal for Big Giuseppe. Look, it's Big Giuseppe. Goal for Big Giuseppe. We have very, very much done our job here. 3-0 up. Giuseppe on the score sheet. Yes, dreadful defending, by the way, wasn't it? Dear me, what was he doing there? And Scholveld comes through. Vikland now. Cespedes. Attar. Oh, Rogerio. That was so poor. We've got away with that massively. The Rotherham game's still 1-1, by the way. We're coming up to the 60th minute. It's crossed in, and Rafferty comes and claims. Good bit of goalkeeping there. Throws it out to Jordan Botawala. Botawala with a long hooked ball towards Giuseppe. It's a poor one. Flischer heads it down straight to Sheffield Wednesday. Atta. Scholveld's cut out by Botawala, but it's a poor clearance again. But not a lot of quality on show here, really. Scholveld. Rogerio wins that one back. Giuseppe takes a bit of time. Into O'Connell. Rogerio. Flischer. Baden Horncastle coming down the left-hand side. Can he do anything with this Baden? He whips it to the back post. Jordan Kiley's taken down. It's a penalty. And it looks like Cammy's day's about to get a little bit worse here. He may potentially be about to see his second yellow. He has. It's a red card for Sheffield Wednesday. And on comes 16-year-old Samuel Salami stepping up for Eastbourne Borough. He's just come off the bench. Samuel Salami steps up. Oh no, Samuel, no! No! Oh, what a chance for Samuel Salami to have his Lenny Roach moment, and he misses it. Oh, I can't believe it. Jordan Kiley crosses in. It's cleared away. Baden Horncastle off to Kiley, crosses it in, and it's headed away. Oh, Samuel Salami. Botawala now. Throws it into Gomez. Back to Botawala. Can he get this ball in? He does to the back post. Baden Horncastle. There is 4. It's a lovely bit of football. We've absolutely battered Sheffield Wednesday here. Botawala whipped it to the back post. Baden Horncastle got his second of the day. He's had a really good game, Baden. And Sheffield Wednesday are gone, but they are not where my eyes are on now. Barnsley-Rotherham is still 1-1. The romantic in me has brought on Willian and Lee Butler because I feel like they've been with us throughout the journey. They deserve to. We're also bringing on 16-year-old Nathan Thompson on the right of midfield. See what he can do more than Samuel Salami. I can't believe he missed. Barnsley have gone 2-1 up. Oh my goodness. Barnsley have gone 2-1 up, which means the gap will be 6 points with 1 game to play. It looks like we're about to do it. Rotherham have got to score twice in 10 minutes, or else Eastbourne Borough are finally in the Premier League. Please, game. Please. Oh my goodness. There's a highlight. Marcal now for Sheffield Wednesday. Lynch into Cespedes. Sugiyama takes his time. Marcal Also got the two young lads out there as well, experiencing this moment for the very first time, their professional debuts. Marcal whips it into Cespedes. Akhtar out to Vikland. I mean, it's 4-0, Sheffield Wednesday. What's the point? It's crossed in towards Lynch, headed down, and Gilhem scores. The clean sheet is gone for Rafferty. The time is ticking away, though. 7 minutes added on. Rotherham have still got nothing for Barnsley. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. They have scored, but I don't think it matters. Have we done it? Now, this is the bizarre thing about finishing second. There's no trophy lift for second. Have we finished seconds? So we know we won, but did Rotherham draw? If Rotherham drew, it means we're in the Premier League. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh my goodness! Eastbourne Borough promoted to the Premier League. At the third time of asking, when I was about to throw in the towel, we have done it. Eastbourne Borough have been promoted to the English Premier League. I'm really proud, you know, because that's two teams in one save I've taken all the way from the Vanarama South, all the way to the Premier League. Somehow, until now, we have avoided Slough. We haven't taken them on in any competitions. Next year, we will play Slough Town. So the big question is, what are our initial budgets for the season going to be? We're getting promoted to the Premier League. Now, I feel like something in the region of £20 million will be what we will get. Is that enough to strengthen us? I fear it's not. For the Premier League, we'll get £29 million and 375. Oh my goodness. We've got £200,000 a week in wages to play with. Where have they found this money from? Jordan Bottomwala's just asked for a new contract. So I thought, yeah, okay, that's fair enough, Jordan. 17 to 20. I know we're going to the Premier League, Jordan, but that is absolutely unbelievable. He's willing to go as low as 14. I'm not giving you that, Jordan. You're on £2,000 a week. That's absolute madness. This defender. Oh, they're all up to it now. Marquez wants one as well. He wants 20 grand, 25 grand. Oh my goodness. We are in for a bit of a battle here this summer. At least he can play football. I tell you what, it's a good job we got all that wage money because everyone wants 20 grand a week. I've just had to give it to Baden Horncastle. I've given it to Rogerio Marquez. I'm not giving it to Jordan Bottomwala. That's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm not going to show you all of this game. We're not going to do a full live comms on it. We've already got promoted to the Premier League, so there's no point. But I'll show you any exciting highlights from the Crew game, and then we'll say goodbye, shall we? We're also saying goodbye to the Championship. What if we got relegated? That's that clip will probably come back to haunt me. Of course, it's Jabari Gale's Crew as well, isn't it? I'm glad it doesn't matter now. Oh, Baden's in, and Baden scores 1-0. 1-0, it's £21,000 a week. Baden Horncastle with a goal. Into Jackie Elsom. Elsom comes forward. Jackie Elsom's taken down. It's another penalty. You know who's having it. He was actually already on the pitch this time. Samuel Salami. This is his moment. Come on, Samuel. Samuel steps up. Salah. No, he's missed again. Oh, no, Samuel, please. Imagine being Samuel Salami. It'd be like the best week of your life. You called up to the professional team as a 16-year-old. You take 2 penalties in a week and you miss them both. You know what? That just feels right to finish the season on a 1-0 win. The way we've set up, the way we've built our team this season is exactly that. Closing out teams. Crew didn't have a shot on target all game. That is Eastbourne. And that's what we're going to try and do in the Premier League as well. Can we compete by being hard to beat? So at the end of the season, let's have the breakdown and then we'll find out who got promoted through the playoffs to end the video off. Signing of the season, bizarrely, was Mehmet Rafter. I'm not sure I agree with that, considering he came in January. I think Carl Stevens had a massive, massive impact on the team. So I would have personally given it to the Welsh magician, the Welsh wizard. Our shirt sales, Giuseppe was top, Horncastle, Kiteley, Stevens, the Welsh Wizard, and Faye, the young Senegalese defensive midfielder. I like the idea of Eastbourne shirts being sold in Senegal. So here's our team of the year. Mark Rogers, it says he got 2 appearances and got a 5.65. That's for Charlton, so I'm not 100% sure why it's come up for us. He actually had a really good season for us up until January when he left and made us 4.8 million, which I'm still very, very happy with. But very poor for Charlton, it would seem. Odd that Rafferty got our signing of the season and not in the team of the year. But I don't know. Let's move on. Botawala at right back with O'Connell, Baran, Rogerio Marquez expected as the back line. Docker and Elson with the Welsh Wizard in front of them. Kiteley, Horncastle and Giuseppe McGilligot with 17 goals. I mean, it's worth noting as well the beautiful symmetry in Kiteley's 14 assists and 14 goals and Baden Horncastle's 10 assists and 10 goals. Fan Player of the Year, Jordan Kiteley. Young Player of the Year, Eric Gomez, I'm surprised by. Signing of the season, Mehmet Rafferty. Goal of the season, Jordan Kiteley. Top goal scorer, Giuseppe McGilligot. It's interesting that they're sort of mixed round this year, rather than it sort of being Giuseppe, as it usually is. So the surprise package is Wigan somehow won in the playoffs. Now, I must admit, it was Stockport Wigan in the final. I kind of fancied Stockport. Just have them in the Prem would have been cool, but Wigan have done it and join us. Out of the 4 teams, I was convinced it was going to be Everton, and somehow Stockport beat them in the semi-final. And then I was convinced it was not going to be Wigan. So I am surprised, but they're joining us, and hopefully they'll finish beneath us next season. I've already done a bit of scouting. What do you reckon to Pakomi Kouassi? I think as a striker coming into a team that's clearly going to be fighting for their lives, 16 stamina, 16 work rate, determined, dribbler. He might be wearing an Eastbourne shirt next season, but thank you so much for watching this bonanza, this promotion party. We're finally in the Premier League and we will be playing Slough. Imagine if they gave us Slough in the first game of the season. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Regardless. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.